All right, so this is a fish tank lid that is now, I think, hopefully finally complete. Been working on this for a little bit. So this is for a saltwater fish tank, and it's in theory, they're, basically temporary lids to put on the tank after they put new fish in the tank, because the new fish have a tendency to want to try to jump out of the tank. 3/16 stainless polycarbonate with some slots cut out just for airflow and stuff. And then this center part, which is actually sort of an afterthought, that's why it's kind of scabbed in, because there was a miscommunication between me and the fish guy, the guy that maintains the tank, and I didn't think he was described it as needing or having a center. But after I got the two sides in place, he's like, no, we need it completely covered, or as covered as much as possible. The filter sits right here. Some cords and lights are on the sides here, which is what those notches are for. But these just sit on the tank edge and sort of lock in, and they won't slide into the tank. I made sure of that. The lid here, the center portion, has the tabs, so they sit on each side of the frame. And then this tab, I had to scab this in because I was too close or too generous with my margin. So the filter sits right here. So this keeps it from being able to slide too far back and falling in, because it sits on the lip or the edge of the tank there, same as the others. So yeah, 3/16 stainless, because salt water, so it won't corrode, or less chance of corroding, or whatever. But one thing I want to mention, so these were all, I designed these and then had them cut by Send Cut Send. No sponsorship or affiliation or anything, but I do like their service. But these are, large sheets of polycarbonate, and then the 3/16 stainless is not necessarily the cheapest thing in the world. So I wanted to make sure that everything was correct in terms of my measurements and how everything would work. So they, have other materials, and including this hardboard. So I had the main section cut out of this hardboard, and it was like $35 shipped. And then this gave me a way to verify, it was cheap insurance to verify that the dimensions were correct and everything would fit and it would work the way I was expecting it to work. It's a good thing I did, because I actually needed to cut the back slot out here a little bit bigger. Did that, modified the design, sent it off to be cut out of the actual stainless and acrylic, and it worked out good. So anyway, so yeah, there you go.